Hi everyone, today's video is going to be a video in regards to the supplies that I bought in my last haul, and just kind of talking about them and my opinions and review of them for all of my subscribers, anybody who's interested. So what I had purchased was the 40 count of the Neocolor 2s, Caran d'Ache, and they were purchased on Amazon for $52.02. I did check the price today, and I have a few picked out just for today's video to compare them with the Lyras. They're showing up today at $53.27. These also come in a number of sets. You can click on the link below, regardless if it's the 40, and then you just pick which set you actually want. So they have 10 colors for $16.49, 15 colors for $22.50, 30 colors for $39.99, and then you have 40 for $53.27, and then all 84 colors that they have is $119.14. That's why I didn't get all of them. I figured with the 40 count, it gave me the next biggest to the biggest, and I can mix these colors to make other colors, even though I haven't done that before. So that was my thought process on them. I had just bought one of these individually when I was at the Blick store just to see if I liked it, and I absolutely loved it. I decided to go ahead and get these. When I was looking at these, I also came across these Lyras. So I wanted to compare them. This is a 48 count set that I purchased for $43. So close in count, a little bit more, but $10 less in price. So that's why I wanted to try them out. So if they are a better value, I can bring that all to you. You can also purchase this set in a 12 count, which is $16.74, or a 24 count, which is $26.04. Now, when you scroll over, and this is where my research has stopped, but I need to do a little bit more, and I will find out, and maybe bring it to you in a future video talking about it, because I have to email the Lyra company. I found a few problems with this set, so I definitely need to email them. But when you're on Amazon and you scroll across to the different sets, at the end there's one that says there's another 48 count set, but it says new version. Well, what's the difference? Now, price is one, the new version is $97.75. But what's the difference with the actual product? That's what I'd like to know. So number one, this came damaged. Now, that's not Lyra's fault. I'm sure it was probably in the shipping. But just one thing I picked up, first off, comparing them to the Caran d'Ache. Yes, both have marks in the tin. Sorry for the noise. Up here from them. This one has more than the Caran d'Ache. There's, like, this one here is not as a big deal. It can still be used, right? That's one of the few that can still be used. This one here, however, it's like, I don't know, it's dry feeling, but then when you touch it, it's sticky. But it didn't want to go good for me. And then when I put it on my palette here, I haven't stained this yet, and I know it'll happen, but I haven't stained it yet. And these aren't washed off, but this was wiped off, and this is this one. It's the only one out of all the ones that I tried on here that has actually stained my board. So I think something's wrong with this one. There's another one. This green here is also cracked a good bit. So I found on the Caran d'Ache with a water brush, they were better going like this with them for the Caran d'Ache. with the Lyras, I found it was easier for me to wipe the bottoms like this and use the water brush. But these two, especially the blue, I'm afraid to use it if it's going to stain everything. And I like greens, so that bothers me, that this one's kind of screwed up. So that's just overall just one of the things that I did not care for too much. But now that I know there's a new version, I'm like, what? And why is it double the price? I don't know. But here's the Lyra's swatching. This is all the colors. And I like the colors. Here's that one that didn't do so well, but it looks okay on here. I'm just worried I don't want to stain everything. And that's fine if, I could have the same color. It is what I bought in the Neocolors, and so I have 2 of those. So I'm not too worried about it, but I will email them. I will reach out. One thing I was really pleased with in these are the flesh tones. I thought that was really neat. My one downfall is the greens. I mean, right here, we're technically, I guess they're calling this a green. These are your greens. To me, this is a blue. To me, this is a brown. So really I only have 6 greens, but then I have all these blues. So I would have preferred some more green in the mix there. And then this is the Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2s. And I think they seem a bit more bright. Yeah, I would say they're a little bit more bright. And this one, I feel like, is pretty evenly with the colors, if you got the 84, you get all your colors, but I feel like this is, enough variety to get anything you really want to work on done. And there's, your flesh colors. So that's really nice. So for comparison purposes, I have pulled out these, and I will show you guys the comparison. And you can use them 2 ways. So I will show you the 2 ways. So this is the Caran d'Ache Violet. And you can just go like this. And then, depending on, I'm sorry, this is a new water brush, so. Let me get the other one out. This one's going to be probably too watery. And then you can also do this. And put it on. With this method, I feel like you can control a little more of how much is on with the water brush. You can't control as much. So let me see if that other water brush is primed now. I opened up a new one. My other one was not. It was on its last leg. So you see how dark it gets with the water brush because you're rubbing on there. But just for purposes of this. So when I tried it here, it wasn't doing so well for me. It looks like it's going to pick up. I don't know. I found that I actually like doing them back here on this one better. So this one in the Lyra is magenta. It was the closest to the color I could find. So that's why. And then that's why I chose that one. So you can see by doing just the different, using the brush and water versus the water brush, that you can get quite a difference. So I got these two here, which are comparable. Lyra is True Blue, and Caran d'Ache is Cobalt Blue. And I do have a rag over here. I'm wiping the color back off one. Just so it's clean, to show the clean color. Okay, and then let me show you on the board here. Caran d'Ache and Lyra, and you can see the difference on the board. This one's definitely more opaque. I definitely want to do a picture. So far I've just played around and done little bits with my watercolor for the most part. So I want to try. So you do have several colors in the two sets that are very comparable. This is Turquoise Blue in Caran d'Ache and Aquamarine in Lyra. Go ahead and do that. And that was the other thing I found between the difference. I feel like the Lyras take a little bit more water to get them going when you are using the raw water brush technique. I haven't done a whole lot with the palette here, but we'll do that. See. They don't seem to take as long on the palette. So that might be the key to the Lyras, to not transfer directly from the pencil with a water brush, which, like I said, I'm finding that's okay for play, but I think for accuracy. So this one is Carmine in Neocolor, and this one is Dark Carmine in Lyra. Oh, this brush just doesn't want to get going for me today. And Lyra. Okay, I got a lot of water. I'm going to redo the Caran d'Ache one because sorry guys, this new water brush is giving me problems. Oh, now I got too much water. There we go. That's better. So, again, you don't get the consistency with the water brush technique, but you can use it. Now for wet brush. I think I made it too wet. All right. I'm still learning on watercolors, so I don't always have my technique down very good of too much water, not enough water, that kind of thing. I'm still struggling with that. So this one's Lyra. So very comparable. So if you would want to save a little bit, you could go with the Lyra set. I'm not sure why that new version is as expensive as what it is. But it is. So the other thing I did, so hopefully this answers any questions you guys might have had on being comparable. This was from another video if you watched it, but I did, and like I said, I'm just learning how to do like solid things with watercolor, but this was just playing around with some blending of colors with the Lyras down here, these ones, and the leaves I did. And then unfortunately this pixie powder stuffy was all up here, so I tried to do a yellow flower which mixed with this purple and turned brown. But this was done with the Caran d'Ache ones. So yeah, but I had a lot of problems with because this powder I sprayed on this, I sprayed this way, so it went all up here, and I really wasn't thinking about it, and once it got on the water brush, it was like purple. This stuff's so like super powerful and very pigmented, so as soon as it gets wet it comes up, so even touching it still I'm getting it on me. So even though it does a very cool effect, yeah, it's crazy. But hopefully that gives you guys an idea of the two. I will link both of them in this video. They're also linked in the haul video. The other thing I got in that haul video was the Winsor Newton 48 count pencil set. And as you can tell, I use them. I really wanted to give, I don't normally do like reviews. I will be doing a review video for someone here shortly when I get the product that I was asked to review. But everybody's been asking, or I've had a few inquiries of my thoughts on these pencils, and they've been watching them, and they are 48% off. I believe that sale's still going on, so I will link them below. Normally they're 50 some. I apologize, I should have these numbers like I had the other numbers. And I got them for $31.99. So I did have one issue with these pencils, unfortunately, and I did reach out to the company. The box didn't come damaged or anything. Nothing was damaged, but then this pencil here. So, you know, when I went to swatch them, I sharpen all my pencils as I'm swatching. So I sharpened it, everything seemed fine. And as soon as I put this pencil down, it did that. Okay, so I'm putting that back because I was going to take pictures. So then I sharpened it, and it did that again. And then I sharpened it, and it did that again. And then I sharpened it, and it did that again. And then I was like, nope, not going to sharpen it no more. It's not going to do it. So that's basically, I never got to use it. It's got that short just from sharpening it. So the lead is shattered the whole way through it. I have reached out to them and emailed them, and they are sending me a new turquoise. So that's really nice because I kind of fell in love with this set. Not gonna lie. I'm a Prisma girl. I like my Prismas. And when I first got them, I hated them because you had to learn how to use them. I was a Black Widow fan before that. Still am a Black Widow fan. I'm heavy-handed, so I like harder pencils. But once I learned how to use the Prismas, and I'm still practicing and learning technique and learning how to be light-handed, and I like trying different pencils when I hear things about them, kind of like the Derwent Chromaflow pencils. I heard they were going to be comparable or trying to be comparable. I don't know if this is true. This is just what I hear. Trying to be comparable with Prismacolors. They are nowhere near comparable to Prismacolors. I would tell you that right now. They are way harder. I've never actually used another pencil so far. Now, I don't have all the pencils out there, but I've never used one so far that I would match with a Prismacolor until now, honestly. I've even watched a couple reviews on this. Maybe I should watch more and see what other people think, but I truly feel like they're really close to the Prismacolors because they're super soft, I feel like, which is not a bad thing. And yeah, I think they're going to be a nice addition to my collection of my, so right now I use Prismacolors and I use a lot of my shuttle arts. They I feel like they complement, oh geez, complement each other well. So I think adding these in will as well. This is the swatch sheet for them. Now, normally I don't like small sets. I like 120 counts or more, or at least 72 count or more. This is a 48 count. It's the highest count they make. I have responded back to their email and asked if they're planning to come out with a larger set because I'm all about it. Sign me up. So yeah, I'm very pleased, and as you can tell, here's the turquoise. I tried twice to write with it, and it's not working. I tried really hard even to go really late, and yeah, it's just not having it. But yeah, I was really pleased, and I feel like this 48 count set is actually a really good set because I don't normally like small sets, and the reason I don't like small sets is because sometimes I like to just pick a set and say, I'm going to use this set and I'm going to color this picture with just this set. I know it's ridiculous, but I'm weird like that. So usually I just stick to that set. And this one, I can honestly say, because there's some that I've gotten and I just feel like I can't do an entire picture with them. And this one, I feel like it has everything I need to do a picture. So I didn't want to just talk about these and show the swatch and, or swatch them on camera because that doesn't show you anything. What's a swatching show you? Nothing, just the colors and the vibrancy. And then the person talking about what they think of them. But I feel like swatching, you can't really get, sometimes I like the swatching and I like the colors, but then when I color with them, I don't like them because I use blenders or layering if you know how to layer. So I did one picture, this one here, and I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I used all those pencils. That's all I used, and don't mind my chicken scratch over here. I wrote down what I used out of the set just because I loved it so much. I'm not crazy about the sweater. The sweater I'm not crazy about. I love the colors, but I don't like how I colored it. But the skin tone, I loved it. Yeah, and then the leaf colors I really loved. So I thought I'll write down my my skin tone, so, or my color combo, so I knew what I used. And this is, this book here is Christine Karen's Fairy Threes. So the paper, if you're familiar with her books, it's on the smoother side. So I thought, well, I want to also try these on rougher, but I also didn't want to wait too long to make this video. So I did pick, this one is Color Age Wild 3. And this paper is like, it can take watercolor. It's a heavier paper. It's got tooth to it. So I just kind of wanted to, I did this very quickly this morning. I took that color combo from that picture and put it on here. I'm not crazy about this part here and how it's just, I think it's the texture of the paper, but maybe once I put everything else there, but score. I mean, I just, yeah, I can't say enough. So if you were thinking about possibly buying these pencils and you like Prismacolors or you like a softer lead pencil, my suggestion would be buy them now because they're normally $50. They're on 48% off now for Black Friday. Don't know how long they'll last, for $31.99. Not really anybody, I don't think very many people talk about them, but you know, maybe different circles, I don't know. But if you were thinking about getting them, I would get them because yeah, I think they're really good. So again, that was 48 counts Winsor Newton. I will link them below. If anybody else has any other questions in regards to these items or want, you know, anything from me, let me know. And thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Thanks. Bye.